I have a suggestion. Oh, no, what? How about we share a bed? Oh no, I can't anymore with this man. Lucifer, why? You're doing this to me on purpose now. So, apparently, it is no simp September. Well, I lost. Whoever created this event did so for the sole purpose of tripping me up. I swear. Y'all already knew I was simping out over Vox from Hazbin Hotel, and you already know I've been simping out over Lucifer from Obey Me, Shall We Date. I feel like I was set up. You fiends! Well, since I already lost, I'm gonna simp out some more over the Obey Me characters a bit. For those who don't know, Obey Me Shall We Date is a dating sim that allows you to romance demons. The game's home screen allows you to interact with one of the 7 romanceable characters from a button called Majolish, and they will stay on your home screen unless you choose another. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the interactions you can have with these characters and rate them based on overall experience. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of these guys give me freaking anxiety. There's a reason why I call Lucifer the mom of the devildom. Well, your plate may have an appetizing aroma, but that doesn't make it food. Try not to accept so many offerings from witches, Asmo. Yeah, he does have a problem with that. I don't believe Mammon. Where did he run off to? Look out, everyone. Lucifer be on the warpath, and Mammon's about to get his ass beat. Solomon can be quite devious. Don't let your guard down. This isn't the only time we're going to be warned about Solomon, by the by, just so you know. You've also got the standard greetings you get when you enter the game or when you come back to the home screen. So what's the plan for today? Gawking at you, how about yourself? Ah, you're back. Maybe I should accompany you next time. Welcome back. I wanted to see you so badly I almost went looking for you. I'm fine. My brain melted and is pouring out of my nose a little bit, but I'm fine. It is confirmed that Lucifer needs us just as much as we need him, if not more so. So I'm perfectly fine with this little arrangement. There are also responses you get when you tap on him too much or if you ignore him for too long. Well, if you insist on touching me, be my guest. Lucifer, oh my god, what the fuck have you done? All of these boys seem to have some kind of tickle fetish, by the way. I'd really like to talk with you more. Is that selfish of me? If you're not going to go to bed, then spend some time with me. Yeah, make note of the time on the DDD screen. That is the exact time I was playing. Should I be worried that this game knows the time, your battery percentage, and the strength of your internet connection? Because I feel like I should be worried. I always feel a little antsy until you show up. And back to horny jail I go. You also get some insight about how these guys feel about some of the other characters, which in Lucifer's case is a fucking gold mine. Today's the rare day when my brothers aren't causing trouble. Wonderful. Knock on wood, the day's not over yet. Also, Lucifer bounces on his toes and smiles like a little kid, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. It's difficult dealing with Satan, though I suppose that's my fault. Minor spoiler for the game, Lucifer is technically Satan's father, but he's also his brother. I'll let you guys figure out how that one is supposed to work. It's very complicated. By the way, he's talking about Luke right here, and the way he says dachshund is amazing. There are times when I'm unsure of how to interact with Belfi. See, this is what I want. I want him to open up to me like this in the game. Let go of your pride and talk to me, Lucifer. That's all I want. My job is to see that Lord Diavolo... No. You know what? I'm gonna stop you right there. Lucifer, the only thing I will ever ask of you is leave your obsession with Diavolo at the door. That's all I ask. Honestly, I could do an entire video on Lucifer's interactions alone, but I want to get through all the other brothers in this video, so I'm going to wrap things up with Lucifer here. Overall, having Lucifer on my DDD screen is a very interesting experience. Overall, he's patient and polite, but there are some moments he has that do put me off a little bit. I'm going to rate Lucifer a solid 8.5 out of 10. He's lovely to have and interact with, but he does have some touchy, overly pompous moments too. I hate this guy. I really hate this guy. And he isn't any better to deal with on my DDD than he is in the game. I am one of the 7 rulers of the Devildom, Mammon, the avatar of greed. Yes, I know. You've only said this like 50 times since I started the game. Hey, I'm bored over here. Come on, human. Time to entertain the great Mammon. What am I, a monkey? Go fuck yourself. Took you long enough. Never keep Mammon waiting. No, I think I will, actually. Also, why are you talking about yourself in the third person? Why does Satan always have to go telling on me to Lucifer? Because you're always getting yourself into trouble? Maybe? Possibly? Look, I told ya, I ain't afraid of Lucifer. Really. I beg to differ. I'm not even going to read this. Next time on My Strange Addiction. Remember, it's Lord Diavolo. If Lucifer hears you drop the Lord, he'll kill ya. And yet, somehow I managed to live. Listen, you know I'm a demon, right? Yes, and a very annoying one at that. What are ya, a spoiled brat? Are you looking for a fight? As you can probably tell, I really don't like this guy. But I'm not gonna give him a flat 0. Mammon does have his golden moments. Few and far between though they may be, so I'm gonna be nice and give him a 3.5 out of 10. And yes, that's me being nice. Because most of the time, if he isn't simply pissing me off, he's giving me mild anxiety. My precious little weeb. Honestly, I think choosing him from Majolish made me like him a little bit more. Whoa, I spend a whole day watching anime. Scary. Honestly, that's relatable. That's a total mood for me. Man, if only I had Lucifer's power and influence. Levi, for once, your envy is showing. Also, I'm sure if you asked him to help you be more confident, he'd be willing to give you some pointers. Don't you think Belfie and I are a little too similar? Well, let's see. No, it's pretty easy to tell you two apart, both in appearance and personality. I know Lord Diavolo thinks I'm just some worthless otaku. No, you... Stop. I know Lord Diavolo appreciates you just as much as everyone else. It has become apparent to me that Levi is starved for attention. And... I'm concerned. Simeon totally doesn't understand technology. What is he, an old man? Did you just call Simeon a boomer? Did you just pull an okay boomer on Simeon? I like Solomon. We totally bonded over TSL. In the story itself, TSL is a manga series called The Seven Lords, which actually reflects the actions and personalities of the 7 brothers here, and none of them are the wiser about it, it seems. Also, that is fucking adorable. Majolish, do you think they'd let someone like me in? In the story, I believe Majolish is a high-end clothing store. I'm pretty sure if you have the money to shop there, they really don't care. Okay, either Levi broke the 4th wall here, or he's gotten way too obsessed with his anime and video games. Either way, I'm concerned. Honestly, Levi's social awkwardness is just adorable to me. He does get defensive at times, but overall, he's absolutely delightful to have around. I may have to remake my list of least to most favorite characters sometime, and I'm going to give Levi a solid 7 out of 10. Let me start off by saying this about Satan. I have to be careful when I have him on my home screen. Not because he's the avatar of wrath or anything, but because he has such a strong voice that if I'm not paying attention, he jump scares me a little bit. How about we take a walk a little later and enjoy the night air? This man knows my idea of a perfect date. He invited me to a cafe that had animals you could pet. Needless to say, my response to that date was, yes. Satan spilling the tea on Asmo a little bit, and I live for it. I love to think up ways to annoy Lucifer. I don't. You go have fun. I'll catch up later. Do you ever sometimes wonder if Mammon is the most decent of all of us? No. No, Satan. Not once has that thought ever crossed my mind. Frankly, I think you're the most decent out of all of ya. I'm impressed Levi can say those long titles without taking a breath. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. You mean to tell me? Because one of those titles happens to take up like 5 dialogue boxes? You mean to tell me that Levi can say this without taking a single breath? How? How does he not pass out? That's impossible. I've never managed to beat Lord Diavolo in chess. You play chess? You are climbing up the list of my favorite characters. Screw the number 8 spot. Having Satan on my home screen has definitely solidified the reality that this is what I actually look for in a partner IRL. He's polite, he knows the best ideas for a date, he definitely has a good head on his shoulders, and, like me, he has the patience of a mountain. Honestly, I'm giving Satan a 9.5 out of 10 on this one. He'd be absolutely perfect if he'd just let go of his grudge against Lucifer. Their sibling, father, son, whatever rivalry is the only thing that gets on my nerves. Asmo is, an experience. I'll just say that. Isn't Lucifer just so handsome that he can make your heart stop? Asmo and I can simp out over Lucifer. Can confirm. Luke is really adorable. I could just eat him up. Um, Figuratively or literally, and in what way? You need to be more specific, Asmodeus, because I know you. Simeon is so beautiful. Not that I'm jealous or anything. Yeah, see, I'm gonna call bullshit on that right now. You got pretty peeved when you found out your charm and good looks didn't work on me. So I call bullshit. I wonder if Levi's ever fallen in love in real life. Yes, he has. Can confirm. I honestly doubt you'll be helping me in any way. Help me get out of my clothes. Maybe. Mammon's an idiot and a scumbag. It sucks having him for a brother. I bet, finally, someone who understands where I'm coming from. I've known Solomon for a long time. Wondering how we met? I'm not telling. Yeah, I really didn't ask. But now you have my curiosity. Belfi should really try to enjoy life as a demon a little more. Look, I'm not going to criticize a demon who is the avatar of sloth. It seems like he can't control how tired he is, just like Beelzebub can't control his hunger. And just like you can't get a grip on your pheromones. Why don't you try being a little less horny? How about that? I just had to fucking ask, didn't I? The most shocking thing I've ever seen Beel eat was... I'd prefer not to say. Well, we all know he's willing to eat an actual dinner plate. I can only imagine. They say if Satan gets mad for real, that's it. The world will end. Ah, so that's why he keeps a good head on his shoulders. I don't know, Asmo. I've seen you get pretty mad before, and your threat had to be censored 3 different times. You threatened to shove something up Mammon's somewhere, so I'm pretty wary of you as well. If I were like Lord Diavolo, I could have any human or demon I wanted. I would be terrified if you were like Lord Diavolo. I seem to remember you wanting a three-way between Satan and Lucifer. Nasty! Honestly, Asmodeus can be frickin' adorable. He's not unbearable to have on my home screen, but there are some moments that just make me uncomfortable. So I'm gonna give Asmo a 6 out of 10. Fair warning, this is gonna be mostly about food. So if food talk makes you hungry, I suggest grabbing something to eat first. Are you good at cooking? If so, I never want you to leave my side. Okay, on the surface, this sounds really cute, but I have cooked dinner for these guys in the game, and everyone hated it. Even Beelzebub couldn't eat it, and I'm hurt by that. You look tasty. Yeah, Beelzebub will threaten to swallow you whole if you piss him off, and it's honestly terrifying. I have a duty to protect Lucifer. Beelzebub is actually Lucifer's bodyguard in the story. Hey, do you eat the people that get too close to him? Why does that seem like something he'd actually do? Compared to the others, Satan is a pretty decent guy. I think. Maybe. Well, aside from the whole if he gets mad for real, the world will end part, yeah, I think he's a pretty decent guy. I wish Barbatos could clone himself so we could have one of him here. I think yes. I went ahead and filled up on red spider sandwiches before dinner. Um, okay. Can't really judge because I've eaten scorpions before. But, okay. I know what you're thinking. Can't he say anything besides, I'm hungry? I almost chose him. I almost chose Beelzebub. He was almost my number one. But if I'm being honest with myself, there's only so many times I can listen to I'm hungry or much, 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 much before I'm just like, yeah, this is too much. Am I a bad person? Like Asmo, Beelzebub isn't all that bad to have on your home screen. You're just gonna get very hungry if you interact with him. 7 out of 10 for Beelzebub. Belphegor! Belphegor gives me depression. I'm Belphegor, Avatar of Sloth. Whatever, leave me alone. Yikes. If you need something, why not say it? Yikes. I'm used to being alone. I don't mind it. Lies! That is a bold-faced lie, and I know it because I used to say the exact same thing to myself all the time. You're a fucking liar. I wonder why Luke has such a grudge against demons. Why do you have such a grudge against humans? I already know the answer. I just want you to tell me. Lucifer used to be amazing. I said used to be. Listen, I'll respect your opinion, but I'm going to have to kindly disagree with you, Belphie. I bet life would be fun if I were as stupid as Mammon. Again. Yikes! Okay, I know I'm giving Belphegor a lot of shit, but he does have his golden moments too. You're messing with me, aren't you? You're quite brave. I like Asmo better when he loses his temper. I don't. At the risk of being violated in a terribly gruesome fashion, I'm going to not piss off Asmo. I love the sweets Barbatos makes. Bring some with you next time. I'm sorry, but I have to vent a little bit. You rejected sweets from me before, and you got pissy with me. Not okay. Finally, it's nighttime. I'm tired. You're always tired. I wasn't waiting here for you. Mm-hmm. Levi tried telling me the exact same thing. You're a liar. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was going to fall for Belphegor when I first downloaded the game and saw him in the opening video, because he definitely fits the profile of someone I would definitely simp out over. But interacting with him in the game, he's not really my type, and he kind of gives me depression. Not gonna lie. Unlike Lucifer, sometimes I don't know how to interact with Belphi. I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 10. Not great, not horrible, dead in the middle in terms of score. And there you have it. Here are the official scores. Now, honestly, I've gotta say this. Unless Lucifer starts stepping up his game in the story, I'm pretty sure Satan's gonna wind up being my new number 1 at this rate. I mean, cafes with animals you can pet, late night walks. He found a 2-month-old kitten and now he wants to take care of it? I'll live for guys like these. Lucifer, you could learn a thing or two from Satan over here, just saying. And that's all I have for this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!